Good afternoon. I'm Matt Westerhold with Stay Tuned Sandusky. My guest here today is Jennifer Ashburn.
Hello, how are you?
Good to see you,
here,
Jennifer.
Matt.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for meeting me. I wanted to talk with you because you have an announcement to make.
Yes, I do. I am running for the school board, for Sandusky City School Board.
And you're circulating your petitions right now?
I am right now. I need to get a few more signatures, and I'm going to do that during the July 4th celebration.
Downtown Sandusky?
Yes, at the Jackson Street Pier. I hope to see you there.
And why did you decide to become a candidate for school board?
Sandusky City Schools are a model for the nation, for their buildings, for their equipment. It's just a beautiful, beautiful facilities that we have. But I want every child that goes there to know how to read.
Mm-hmm.
All the equipment that we need, all the teachers that we need, everything is there. We just have to implement it. We just need to work together to make it work for our students. I know that every student that graduates from Sandusky High should know how to read.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that we can do that.
And you have a background. You're a retired teacher.
Indeed.
And you taught for how many years?
50 years. Okay. I am just celebrating my 50th year from graduating from Virginia Union University.
Oh my gosh.
I graduated in 1975, and they just brought all the 50-year graduates back this time to celebrate our reunion. So I have been teaching for 50 years. 35 of those years were in Fairfax County, and 4 or 5 of those years were in Ohio.
Fairfax County, Virginia.
Yes.
But you're from Sandusky. You grew up in Sandusky.
Born and raised in Sandusky.
Graduate of Sandusky High School.
Yes, indeed.
And you volunteer at the high school.
Indeed. Last year, I volunteered at the high school with one student, working with him. No, 2 years ago, one student I had. And then this year, I had one student at the intermediate school. I went there every day to make sure this little boy could understand and could basically learn to read. And he did.
Mm-hmm.
It was very successful.
And you're often, I've heard you say often that you've got to meet students where they're at.
Exactly.
Talk a little bit about that.
Exactly. Anybody, really. You need to meet them where they are, work with what you have, and then take them where they need to go. He needed to understand that he wasn't an F student. He was getting Fs on his report card. And when he read his report card during the conference, he would say, I got an F in reading because I didn't turn in 8 things. That reinforces,
mm-hmm.
The negative feeling about,
you got to meet them. You got to meet them where they're at.
So we met him where he was, and then showed him how he could progress along the reading scale. They have a thing that's called accelerated readers.
Mm-hmm.
And you meet them. He was only on the first grade level.
Mm-hmm. And he was how old?
12.
Okay.
And he was reading on a first grade level. But we showed him, when I was working with his teacher, Miss Henlon, we showed him how he could start there, but he could make progress. Every day he made progress. And he wasn't on grade level, but he did improve. And so he knows that he can succeed.
Well, and you also volunteer at the rec center at the old middle school.
At the old middle school, the rec center. I have about 8 to 9 kids every day from 10:30 to 11. And first, and we're serving our seniors. Serving our seniors wanted to do something for the grandparents to give them a break. And so
grandparents who are raising children.
Grandparents who are raising kids, yeah. Which is, oh my goodness. And so we take those kids from the grandparents, and we did a unit on how much I love my grandma. So it's called The Poetry of My Grandmother's Love. So we wrote haiku, we wrote sonnets, we wrote bio poems, we wrote ABC poems, we drew pictures, we listened to music, all about our grandparents.
In appreciation to your grandparents.
In appreciation of our grandparents. So our kids left there reading and writing about their grandparents. We connected reading and writing to something that they already love, something that they already know, and they could grow from that.
And so you're going to be at the July 4th festival
Indeed.
in downtown Sandusky, circulating your petition.
Indeed.
So look for Jennifer at that celebration, Independence Day celebration. What other campaign events, have you got anything planned yet, or are you still in the process of planning?
We're still in the process of planning, but what I would like to do is just have impromptu meetings, like maybe at the PCW, the Pike Creek Wharf is a wonderful facility. Meet me there for drinks, and we can just talk about what you would like to see the school board to do and our plans for working with the school board. We don't want to work against anyone. We want to work together with the school board and how we can get every kid to read on grade level. Reading is just so, it's a cliche, but reading is just so fundamental.
So fundamental, yeah.
When you get kids to fall in love with reading, you give them the world. You give them the world.
Well, I want to thank you for being the first guest on Stay Tuned Sandusky's podcast. And I'm sure we'll have another opportunity to talk more as the campaign progresses. Campaign season really doesn't get underway until September 1st, really, is the traditional launch of campaigns. I think the filing deadline is early August, and so we'll get an update from you as it goes forward. I want to thank you for being on this segment of Not On Between the Lines.
And I want to thank you for allowing me to announce my candidacy here, because I know we can have victory through literacy.
Very good. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer Ashburn, a candidate for Sandusky School Board. Thank you for watching this video. Please share it and like and subscribe. It's free if you like what you see. Thank you.
Bye-bye.